Thank you so much, Dr. Ryan, for your very kind introduction. I'm really deeply honored to be here tonight and to be recognized by Mass General Cancer Center as one of the 2015 100. I would like first to acknowledge Dr. Daniel Haber for his stellar accomplishments as director of this world-renowned cancer center and for his outstanding translational and clinical research that is making a major impact against cancer. Dr. Haber, you rock. Let's give you a round of applause. Don't blush, it really is true. It is really humbling for me to share this recognition with so many inspiring women, men, children, and organizations that have made remarkable contributions to this important cause. The personal stories of the 100 honorees, for example, that of President Helen Drynan and so many others, are really a testament to the courage and the strength of purpose shown by those who have faced a cancer diagnosis and by those who have provided the vital support to others in their fight against cancer. Tonight's honorees have accomplished so much, so impressive, and the diversity of your achievements highlights the fact that everyone can make a difference in the conquest of cancer. My own organization, the American Association for Cancer Research, is the first and largest cancer organization in the world, dedicated to the prevention and cure of all cancers. This mission is actively pursued through various programs: research, education, communication, collaboration, and research funding. The AACR believes very strongly in the importance of collaboration, and we've heard that a lot tonight. For if we are to accelerate the pace of progress against cancer, we must work together, come together as individuals and as organizations from around the world to take concerted action against this foe that touches all of us, either directly or indirectly. Cancer research has come a long way since I started my career. There were 11 laboratory scientists and physicians who founded AACR in 1907. I like to say that I didn't give birth to the AACR in 1907. And now, because of the outstanding work of its 35,000 members, many of whom are expert researchers affiliated with Mass General Cancer Center, we are closer than ever before to addressing the ravages of this complex disease. It's happening. This is our time, and the excitement about the potential is palpable. We heard earlier from Dr. Haber that there is so much going on about the biology of cancer, and we are now translating this understanding into patient benefit. But the future holds enormous promise for even more progress, as we have now entered a new era of cancer discovery that is unprecedented with respect to the number and speed of approval of cancer drugs, the exciting research in immuno-oncology that is being developed here and will prosper under his leadership, and the novel approaches to early detection, diagnosis, and treatment. It's really inspiring for me personally to be part of this very vibrant field and to observe firsthand the many discoveries that are now being made for the benefit of patients. The AACR is at the center of this progress, just as this cancer center is, helping to bring new hope and more survivorship to patients than ever before. Now, because of today's elegant cancer science and medicine, cancer is no longer an automatic death sentence. Many lives are being saved, like that of my own sister, an 18-year late-stage ovarian cancer survivor who has been cured of her disease and is seeing, by the way, her 7 grandchildren. Because of the brilliance, thank you. Because really of the brilliance and the dedication of our researchers and all of you who work to help them, and because of the generous federal and philanthropic support for cancer research. But there's still so much work to be done. Today's research which is in large part based on new technologies and the need to interrogate big databases of very valuable patient information, is expensive. So it's essential to ensure sustained and increased funding of important life-saving research for future generations. You know, a very famous cancer advocate who helped get the 1971 National Cancer Act passed, Mrs. Mary Lasker, once said very deftly, "If you think research is expensive, try disease." It's amazing how much the economy has to pay for cancer. $217 billion every year for cancer, and only $5 billion from the federal government for cancer research. Philanthropic funds, the funds that are raised here by this audience, are so important. Thank you. You know, early in my career, I fancied myself as an attorney, a litigator, in fact, because I was attracted to the law and rhetoric and all that stuff, you know, and the challenge of thoughtful representation. However, somehow I made my way to the cancer field, and to this day it continues to be enormously fulfilling. The mission, the focus on cancer cures grabs onto you and doesn't let you go. I'm sure that all of you in the audience tonight feel the same way. We are all working toward the same goal, and we are made stronger by working together. A top priority of our organization is to fund meritorious laboratory and clinical research. We do this through the support of individual scientists as well as grants to teams of scientists. And you probably know that because of the complexities of cancer, it is now clear that team science is essential to accelerating progress because it brings together researchers from different disciplines and institutions, providing a ripe intellectual environment for synergies, innovation across multiple scientific platforms. One way in which the AACR has fostered team science is through its partnership with Stand Up to Cancer, which Dr. Ryan kindly mentioned, where substantial funds have been raised by that organization to foster team science through the novel funding model of translational research dream teams. As the scientific partner of Stand Up to Cancer, the AACR really conducts rigorous peer review and scientific oversight of Stand Up to Cancer funded dream teams. And these dream team grants are highly competitive, and it gives me great pleasure to mention tonight that 2 of Stand Up to Cancer's 16 dream teams either have been or are currently being led by researchers at the Mass General Cancer Center. Woo-hoo is right. The first dream team, which Dr. Haber, for which Dr. Haber was its leader, and also Dr. Mehmet Toner as its co-leader, conducted very groundbreaking research focused on the CTC chip technology. And this dream team's work resulted in the development of exciting new generation devices for detecting and isolating circulating tumor cells from blood. These technologies have immense utility for several areas of research, and they hold promise for early detection, improved patient care, and even cancer prevention. The second dream team was just announced last month at the AACR's annual meeting. The Stand Up to Cancer ACS Lung Cancer Dream Team, titled Targeting KRAS Mutant Lung Cancers, is being led by the inimitable Dr. Jeffrey Engelman. Woohoo! And as you know, he is director of the Center for Thoracic Cancers at Mass General, along with co-leader Jed Walchuk from Memorial Sloan Kettering. Now, you know, the urgent need for new research in lung cancer is highlighted by the fact that lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer deaths in the United States. In fact, in the US, someone is diagnosed with lung cancer every 2.5 minutes, and every 3 minutes someone dies from this disease. It's exciting to note that many of the recent advances in lung cancer have been made at this cancer center, and these have opened up new opportunities heretofore considered impossible for extending life and reducing deaths from this lethal type of cancer. As you will see now in a short video, Dr. Engelman has brought together a team of investigators that includes senior investigators and also a number of very talented young researchers to study the complexities of lung cancer. This team of dedicated and passionate next-generation cancer researchers gives us enormous hope that the novel approaches being taken by this new dream team of optimizing and integrating both targeted and immune therapies will result in effective treatments for patients with lung cancer. I also want to add that I came away from viewing this video with an even greater resolve that we must keep our young investigators funded so that going forward we will be in a better position to save more lives from cancer. And so now, yes, indeed, let's get more money into cancer research. And now in closing, I just want to thank you so much for your kind attention and again express my enormous appreciation for this very special honor tonight. I will treasure it always. So let's watch the video. Thank you.